Have you ever felt like life is spinning you around, throwing you into the chaos of emotions and unexpected twists? Well, today, we're delving into the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, uncovering 10 game-changing secrets to help you stay centered every day, turning you into that unshakable rock amidst life's storm. Do you ever wonder how some people manage to stay strong and composed, facing even the toughest challenges without breaking a sweat? Imagine this. The secret to their resilience lies in the age-old teachings of Stoicism, a philosophy that's been shaping the minds of brilliant thinkers for centuries. It's like a timeless guidebook to navigating the ups and downs of life, equipping you with the tools to be that unmovable force when everything around you seems to be in turmoil. 1. Embrace what you can control. Welcome to the transformative world of Stoicism, where the first secret to daily self-focus is as simple as embracing what's within your control. Picture this. You're the sculptor of your own life, with a block of marble representing the canvas of your journey. Stoicism, a philosophy that's been rocking the wisdom scene for ages, nudges us to zoom in on the things we can control and shrug off the rest. It's like having a remote control for your reactions to life. The legendary Stoic Epictetus, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Think of it like this. Life throws stuff at us, right? Just like that block of marble. Now imagine you're armed with a chisel, sculpting away at the marble. Each chip is a choice you make in how you react to life's curveballs. You're not at the mercy of circumstances, you're the one shaping your destiny. Imagine if every challenge, every setback, is just a raw piece of marble waiting for your artistic touch. Your attitude, your decisions, they're the tools in your hands creating a masterpiece out of the chaos. It's not about controlling the uncontrollable, it's about mastering your response, crafting a life that's uniquely yours. Now, let's break it down. You can't control the traffic jam, the rain on your parade, or the guy who cuts in line at the coffee shop. But guess what? You can control how you react. That's the game changer. You decide whether to let the rain dampen your mood or to dance in it. Your response, my friend, is your masterpiece in the making. It's liberating, isn't it? Instead of wrestling with the uncontrollable, Stoicism hands you the chisel. Carve out your path. Don't let circumstances dictate your emotions. Be the sculptor, not the victim. So, in the grand mosaic of life, be that artist who skillfully sculpts their experiences. Embrace what you can control, your reactions, your decisions, your attitude. Life might throw curveballs, but with Stoicism as your guide, you're not just a player, you're the architect of your destiny. Grab that chisel and start carving your masterpiece. 2. Amor Fati. Love your fate. Embrace your fate with open arms. This is the wisdom Seneca, one of the big shots in Stoicism, drops on us. It's like a mantra. Amor Fati, the love of fate. But what's it really about? Well, it's not just about nodding and accepting whatever life throws at you. It's about cradling it in your arms, loving it, and finding the deep cosmic meaning in every twist and turn of your journey. Think of it like this. Life's challenges aren't roadblocks trying to trip you up. No, they're more like those sturdy stones you step on to climb to your own greatness. Seneca isn't telling us to merely tolerate the bumpy ride. He's nudging us to embrace it, hug it tight, and see it as an essential part of our grand adventure. Imagine every curveball life throws your way as an invitation, not a hassle. It's a chance to show yourself what you're made of. Amor Fati is like saying, "Hey universe, hit me with your best shot, because I'm not just here for the smooth rides. I'm here to dance with the storms and emerge stronger on the other side." Sure, it sounds a bit cosmic, but in the practical sense, It's a game changer. Instead of grumbling about the tough times, you start seeing them as opportunities to flex your resilience muscles. It's not about pretending everything is sunshine and rainbows. It's about choosing to see the beauty, even in the storm clouds. You know, it's easy to be thankful when life is a parade of good vibes, but Amor Fati challenges you to be grateful for the messy, chaotic parts too. Those tough moments. They're not trying to mess up your day. They're your instructors, pushing you to grow and evolve. So, the next time life throws you a curveball, catch it with a smile. Embrace your fate like a long-lost friend, because in every stumble, in every challenge, lies a chance for you to step into your own greatness. Life's not a straight highway. It's a winding road, and Amor Fati is the secret sauce that turns every twist into a step towards your own epic journey. 3. Momento Mori. Remember death. Momento Mori, a Latin phrase that translates to remember death. Now, I know it might sound a bit dark and gloomy at first, but bear with me. The Stoics believed this concept could be a game changer. Picture this. You're going about your daily routine, caught up in the hustle and bustle of life. The Stoics would say, hold on, pause for a moment, and remember that life is fleeting. Sounds heavy, right? Well, that's the point. Imagine you're chilling on the couch, scrolling through your phone, contemplating whether to pursue that dream of yours or put it off for later. Here's where Momento Mori kicks in. The Stoics, like the wise Marcus Aurelius, remind us with a gentle nudge, hey buddy, you could kick the bucket anytime, seriously, right now. Now, I'm not saying this to scare you, quite the opposite. It's about liberation. Knowing that our time on this spinning rock is limited, the Stoics argue that it's a wake-up call, a motivator to kick procrastination to the curb. Think about it. If you knew you had just one day left, how would you spend it? What dreams would you chase? What words would you speak? And what thoughts would occupy your mind? The Stoics want you to use this perspective shift as fuel. It's not about living in fear, it's about living with intention. When you grasp the fragility of life, suddenly every moment becomes precious. It becomes a catalyst for action. Procrastination, that sneaky little habit we all wrestle with, starts to lose its grip. Why wait for tomorrow when today might be all you've got? Marcus Aurelius essentially tells us, let the awareness of your mortality guide your choices in what you do, what you say, and what you think. Now, this isn't some call to go skydiving without a parachute or quitting your job to become a rock star overnight. It's about aligning your actions with what truly matters to you. Maybe it's mending a broken relationship, pursuing a passion, or simply finding joy in the everyday moments. So, the next time you catch yourself putting off something important, remember this ancient wisdom. Embrace Momento Mori, not as a gloomy cloud, but as a ray of sunshine, urging you to live fully and authentically. After all, life is too short to be spent in the shadows of hesitation. 4. The Dichotomy of Control. Let's dive into the fascinating concept known as the Dichotomy of Control, courtesy of the wise Epictetus. This idea is like a hidden gem, simple yet packed with profound wisdom. So, here's the deal. Life throws stuff at us, right? Some things we can control, like what toppings go on our pizza, and some things, well, they're just out of our hands, like winning the lottery. Epictetus, the ancient philosopher dude, breaks it down for us. Imagine your life is this big bag of stuff, and in that bag, there are two types of items. First up, we've got the things we can control, like our attitudes, our efforts, and whether we hit snooze for the umpteenth time. Then there's the other stuff, things like the weather, traffic jams, or your neighbor's karaoke night. Yeah, no amount of wishing is going to change those. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Epictetus suggests we should put on our superhero capes and focus solely on the things we can control. Why? Well, my friend, it's like breaking free from the chains of anxiety and frustration. Picture this. You're in this game where you've got a limited amount of energy and time. Spending that precious energy on things you can't control is like pouring it down the drain. You're left feeling drained, stressed, and frankly, a little bit bonkers. But, and here's the cool part, when you turn your attention to the things within your grasp, it's like reclaiming your superpowers. Suddenly, you're not at the mercy of life's wild roller coaster. You become the captain of your ship, steering it through the storm with confidence. So, next time you find yourself stressing about that unexpected rain ruining your picnic or the Wi-Fi going on strike during a crucial Zoom call, take a breath. Remember the dichotomy of control. Ask yourself, can I do something about this? If the answer is yes, go ahead. Be the superhero of your own story. If the answer is no, well, why waste your energy worrying about it? Epictetus was onto something here. Life is way too short to be entangled in the knots of things we can't change. Embrace the power within your grasp, my friend, and watch how the chains of anxiety melt away, leaving you free to conquer whatever life throws your way. You've got this. Five, negative visualization. Have you ever paused to imagine what your life would be like without the things you usually overlook and take for granted? It's like Seneca's suggestion of negative visualization, a quirky but powerful practice. Take a moment to let your mind wander into a scenario where you lose something or someone precious to you. It might sound a bit gloomy, but stay with me. Picture this. You wake up, and the familiar comforts of your daily routine are suddenly absent. The cozy warmth of your bed, the aroma of morning coffee, or the sound of your loved ones greeting you, all gone. What's left is an eerie silence, an emptiness where once there was abundance. Now, why on earth would you want to entertain such a seemingly negative exercise? Seneca believed that this practice serves as a profound catalyst for cultivating gratitude. By momentarily stripping away the familiar, you gain a clearer perspective on the value of what you have. It's like wiping off a foggy window to see the beauty outside. But that's not all. Negative visualization also acts as a mental boot camp, preparing you for the inevitable curveballs life throws your way. Life, with all its unpredictability, is bound to bring challenges, big and small. By mentally rehearsing scenarios where you face loss, you build a resilience muscle. It's like preemptively putting on a mental armor that helps soften the impact of real-life challenges. Think of it as a superhero training montage, where you visualize facing adversity, overcoming obstacles, and emerging stronger. In the real world, when challenges arise, you're not caught off guard. You've already flexed your mental muscles. So, while it might feel odd to think about losing what you cherish, consider it a quirky superpower that equips you to face life's uncertainties with a fortified mindset. Negative visualization, in all its seemingly gloomy glory, becomes a tool for not just appreciating the present, but also for navigating the twists and turns of the future with a resilient spirit. After all, it's not about dwelling in negativity. It's about using it to find the silver lining and prepare yourself for a more robust, gratitude-filled life. Six, the Inner Citadel. Let's delve a bit deeper into Marcus Aurelius's concept of the Inner Citadel. Imagine it as this badass fortress tucked away inside your mind, like your own personal superhero headquarters. Life can get pretty wild: work stress, family drama, and the general chaos we all face. Now, when the world outside is going haywire, Marcus suggests you pull a superhero move and retreat to your inner citadel. This isn't some physical place with stone walls and moats. It's more like a mental safe haven. Picture it as your mental fortress of solitude. In this sanctuary, you're the commander-in-chief, the one in control. It's where the chaos of the external world can't touch you. You've got this magical power to stay cool, calm, and collected, no matter what storms are raging outside. So, when your boss is breathing down your neck, deadlines are closing in, and it feels like the world is spinning too fast, that's when you don your mental superhero cape and teleport to your inner citadel. It's a place where you can take a breather, assess the situation, and decide how you want to respond. No external craziness can break through your mental force field. You see, Marcus Aurelius isn't just talking about finding a quiet spot to chill. He's giving you the keys to your own mental fortress, your inner strength hub. It's like having a secret power-up that keeps you zen in the face of chaos. Picture it as your own personal superhero transformation, from stressed-out mortal to the calm, collected, and super-capable hero of your own story. In the inner citadel, you're not just surviving the storm, you're thriving in it. It's a mental dojo where you master the art of keeping your cool when everything else is in chaos. So, the next time life throws a curveball your way, remember Marcus's wisdom and retreat to your inner citadel. It's not an escape, it's a strategic move to face the world with your mental superhero powers fully charged. 7. Practice detachment. Let's dive into the art of practicing detachment, a gem that Stoicism bestows upon us. Picture this: you're sailing the unpredictable seas of life, and Stoicism hands you a life jacket called healthy detachment. It's not about being indifferent or aloof. It's about holding your worth within, untouched by the storms of external opinions. In the grand arena of existence, Stoicism whispers, "Hey, your value isn't up for debate in the court of others' opinions." Imagine Epictetus, the Stoic maestro, pulling you aside and saying, "You've got this superpower to not get worked up about stuff and keep your cool intact." Let's break it down. Detachment doesn't mean living in a bubble, oblivious to the world around you. It's more like having Teflon-coated emotions. Things may come your way, but they don't stick. External outcomes, the wins, the losses, the applause, and the criticism, they're like passing clouds. Stoicism nudges you to anchor your self-worth internally, immune to the external storms. Epictetus, the OG Stoic mentor, you can totally choose not to have an opinion about something and not let it mess with your vibe. Think about it. You're scrolling through the tumultuous sea of social media, stumbling upon opinions and judgments left and right. Stoicism hands you a mental shield and says, "You're the gatekeeper of your peace. Let it all slide and maintain your serenity." Now, let's put it in everyday terms. Imagine you're at a family gathering and Aunt Susan disapproves of your career choices. Instead of letting her words be the dark cloud that ruins your day, Stoicism hands you a mental umbrella. You acknowledge her opinion but don't let it rain on your parade. Why? Because your worth isn't tethered to Aunt Susan's approval rating. It's like having a backstage pass to the concert of life. You watch the show, enjoy the vibes, but when the critics start their review, you're already sipping your post-concert latte, unfazed. Stoicism isn't about being stoic-faced. It's about having a heart that beats to its own rhythm, impervious to the external noise. So, my friend, practice detachment like a daily ritual. Embrace the superpower to hold no opinion and let the waves of life crash around you while you stand firm, your state of mind untouched. Stoicism gifts you the freedom to dance through the storms, knowing your worth is an internal flame that no external wind can extinguish. 8. Act justly, speak kindly, think sincerely. Seneca's wisdom echoes through time with a straightforward yet powerful counsel. Act justly, speak kindly, think sincerely. Now, picture a life where every move you make, every word you utter, and every thought you entertain resonates with virtue. It's more than just a good way to live. It's a roadmap to becoming a lighthouse of integrity, casting light and inspiration upon those in your orbit. In the grand tapestry of existence, your actions are the threads that weave the narrative of your character. Acting justly means navigating the labyrinth of choices with a moral compass, making decisions that align with the principles of fairness and righteousness. It's about being that person who, when faced with a moral crossroads, takes the path that leads not just to personal gain, but to a better world for all. Speaking kindly is more than just uttering pleasant words. It's about infusing your language with the warmth of empathy. Imagine a conversation where your words are not only a means of communication, but also a balm to soothe, a beacon to guide. Kindness in speech ripples through the air, creating a positive atmosphere that leaves lasting impressions and fosters genuine connections. Thinking sincerely is the silent powerhouse behind every action and spoken word. Your thoughts are the seeds that bloom into deeds and words. Seneca urges us to cultivate a garden of genuine reflections, untainted by deceit or self-interest. It's about embracing a mindset where authenticity reigns supreme, allowing your innermost beliefs to shape your outward expressions. By embodying these principles, acting justly, speaking kindly, thinking sincerely, you transform into a living testament to virtue. You become a beacon of integrity, radiating a magnetic energy that draws others toward a higher standard of living. Your life becomes a silent sermon, teaching through example rather than rhetoric. In a world often plagued by chaos and discord, imagine the impact of individuals who adhere to Seneca's timeless advice. They become not just influencers, but architects of a society built on the pillars of justice, kindness, and sincerity. Each virtuous action, each compassionate word, and each genuine thought contributes to the construction of a better world. So, as you navigate the ebb and flow of daily existence, remember the simplicity and profundity of Seneca's counsel. Act justly, speak kindly, think sincerely, and watch as your life transforms into a masterpiece of virtue, inspiring those around you to embark on their own journey toward a more meaningful and compassionate existence. 9. The power of now. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's easy to get lost in the memories of the past or worry about the uncertainties of the future. But here's a nugget of wisdom from the ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus that's like a flashlight in the dark: the power of now. Picture this. You're sitting at your desk, lost in thoughts about that embarrassing thing you said last week. Or maybe you're tossing and turning at night, restless about what tomorrow might bring. Epictetus would tap you on the shoulder and say, "Hold up, the past is gone, my friend, and the future? Well, that's still brewing. But guess what's real? This very moment you're living in." It's a bit like watching a riveting movie. The scenes that have already played out are behind you, and the ones yet to unfold are a mystery. But the frame you're watching right now, that's where the action is. Epictetus urges us to be the director of our own show, to seize the spotlight and embrace the present moment, because in truth, it's the only thing we can call our own. Think about it. The past is like a closed book. You can't rewrite its pages or tear them out. The future, on the other hand, is an unread manuscript. You can dream and plan, but you can't flip ahead to see what's coming. But this moment, the now, is an open page waiting for your pen. It's where you can make decisions, take actions, and shape your story. So, why waste it on yesterday's stumbles or tomorrow's maybes? Epictetus challenges us to look around and feel the pulse of the present. to savor the flavors of the now. Whether you're sipping a cup of coffee, feeling the warmth of the sun on your face, or listening to the rain tap on your window, these are the moments that define your life. Sure, it's not always easy. Life throws curveballs, and sometimes the present moment feels more like a storm than a sunny day. But even in chaos, there's a power in acknowledging the now. It's your anchor in the whirlwind of life, a reminder that amidst the chaos, you can find a sense of calm and purpose. So, my friend, take a deep breath, look around, and acknowledge the power that resides in this very moment. As Epictetus wisely puts it, seize it, for it is the only reality. Your past is a teacher, your future a mystery. But the now, well, that's your canvas. Paint it with purpose, intention, and a whole lot of living. Eudaimonia, flourishing life. Eudaimonia, my friends, is the grand finale of our Stoic journey, a flourishing life that goes beyond mere resilience. It's about unlocking the full potential of your inner self, living in harmony with your nature as a rational being, and striving for excellence in every nook and cranny of your existence. Picture this. Seneca, the wise Stoic, paints a vivid picture for us. He says, "He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary." Imagine carrying the weight of unnecessary troubles on your shoulders way before they even hit you. It's like lugging around a backpack full of rocks when you could be strolling through life with a light step. Eudaimonia is your ticket to tossing that heavy burden aside. It's about finding your rhythm in the dance of life, not weighed down by the unnecessary baggage of premature suffering. Instead, imagine yourself twirling through existence with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. But how do we achieve this flourishing life? Firstly, it's about embracing your true nature as a rational being. Think about it. We're not just creatures of instinct, reacting to every stimulus like programmed robots. No, we're rational beings with the power to think, reflect, and choose. Eudaimonia is about tapping into that power, making decisions that align with your values and aspirations. Next, pursue excellence in every facet of your life. It's not about being perfect, it's about giving your best effort. Whether it's in your relationships, your work, or your personal growth, strive for excellence. Seneca didn't say, "He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary," for nothing. Excellence is the antidote to unnecessary suffering. Imagine waking up each day, not just going through the motions, but actively seeking ways to make your life richer, deeper, and more meaningful. That's the essence of eudaimonia, a life in full bloom. So, my fellow seekers of a flourishing life, let eudaimonia be your guiding star. It's not a distant dream, but a tangible reality within your grasp. Embrace your rationality, pursue excellence, and remember Seneca's timeless wisdom. Don't burden yourself with unnecessary suffering. Instead, let your life flourish like a garden in full bloom, each day more vibrant and fulfilling than the last. Conclusion. So, my friends, as you embark on this journey into the heart of Stoicism, remember that being the rock in the storm is not about avoiding challenges, but facing them with the unwavering strength that lies within. Let these Stoic secrets guide you toward a life of self-focus, resilience, and the profound joy that comes from mastering your own mind. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Now go out there and be the rock. Thank you for joining me on this expedition into the heart of Stoicism. If you found these lessons valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the wisdom with your fellow travelers on the road to self-discovery. Until next time, may the Stoic principles guide you, and may you always find strength in the face of disrespect. Stay resilient, stay stoic.